Nvidia is reportedly making consumer level CPUs. AMD's next CPU can have 32 cores, and Microsoft, who? It's just AI. Hey, there's Akash from Techno, and you're watching TD News Show. Some new leaks are coming in and saying that AMD's upcoming CPUs can have 16 or 32 cores per CCX. As AMD CPUs are based on a chiplet design, that means there are separate chips consisting of cores, and those cores are connected via Infinity Fabric, and that's how the whole architecture is designed around. Now, I'm not gonna get deep into the architectural design, but know this, that previously, up until Zen 5, AMD has been able to achieve 8 cores per CCX, but that might change with Zen 5C and Zen 6. In Zen 5C, we can see 16 core per CCX, and if we do a little napkin math, then we will see that in Zen 5C, the max core can be 192, and in Zen 6, we can have 256 core CPUs. Now, I'm not saying that your next Ryzen 9 CPU going to have 256 core, because that's not viable and you don't need that many cores. Those would be generally meant for EPYC or AMD's Threadripper level CPUs, but in consumer level, we can expect 32 core CPUs easy, and that's, I think, what's AMD's next flagship gonna look like. A 32 core Ryzen 9 that's gonna rule them all. But again, these are all leaks, speculations, so take them with a grain of salt, but don't take even a little bit salt when I talk about Microsoft, because we have a lot to talk about Microsoft. Recently, they have their event where they talked about a lot of things, starting with their new hardwares, and all of those hardwares are now feature new Snapdragon ARM-based SoCs. First, let's talk about the Surface Pro. It's a 2-in-1 tablet laptop kind of situation we have seen before. A lot of people like it. I myself like the form factor. With the inclusion of Snapdragon X Plus for $999 and Snapdragon X Elite at the price of $1,500, it is a head-to-head contender of Apple's iPad Pro. And if you want to spec this tablet to max, you are looking at $2,100, and if you want to use it as a laptop, then you need to buy the keyboard, and the keyboard cost extra $450. Now, the new Surface laptop starts at $999. You can spec it up to 32 gigabytes of RAM and 1 terabyte of SSD storage. According to Microsoft, these new laptops will have 22 hours of battery backup while playing videos locally and 15 hours of web use. Not only that, it is also 86% faster than the previous Surface Laptop 5 and twice as fast as a MacBook Air. And now that's out of the way, let's talk about some software announcement. Now, the whole theme was AI PC or the Copilot Plus PC, and if you want to build or buy a Copilot PC, then you need to meet some specific requirements from Microsoft. 40 TOPS of NPU performance, at least 16 gigabytes of RAM and 256 gigabytes of storage. If you don't know what NPU is, well, I have made a separate video which you can check it out. Right, in simple words, it's a small piece of silicon or a processor which excels in processing AI task or any AI related task. It would be much easier and much faster to do it with an NPU than a CPU. And Microsoft also said that they have rebuilt the whole Windows 11 around AI and ARM chip. Now, there is a new emulator called Prism for running older Windows app, and also there are some new AI features like recall, where your operating system will remember whatever you have done with your computer, and whenever you need to remember it by yourself, you can ask it whether by voice or by typing it, and it will show you the output. That means it will log every single thing that you do on your computer. Now, that's a very powerful and useful until you look at Microsoft and their data collection tactics, and then the whole thing gets scary. Microsoft, some other brands like Acer, Dell, Lenovo and HP launching their Copilot PC or their AI PC, which is a collaboration. What if you want to build a AI PC or a Copilot PC by yourself? How would you get around with this 40 tops of NPU performance? Well, buy a Lunar Lake x86 CPUs. Upcoming Intel's x86 CPU going to have over 45 tops of NPU powers and over 100 tops of overall performance. But if you don't like Intel and also don't want an AMD CPU, well, just wait for a bit and then you can get your hands onto a Nvidia CPU. Nvidia is collaborating with MediaTek and making a consumer level ARM CPU for the AI PC market. And if that's not enough AI for you, Cooler Master recently launched their AI thermal paste. It comes in different colors, but there are no indication that what kind of artificial intelligence feature a thermal paste have or a thermal paste even could have. Look, I am all for AI. I am one of the biggest supporters of AI. I think that AI is going to help us in huge way. Because of these reasons, people think AI is overhyped. A thermal paste have nothing to do with AI, and because of these reasons, people don't want to get into PC building, because then they get confused that, oh, everything has AI. Do my AI CPU needs AI thermal paste? And I'm sure you watching this video might think, what kind of person would think that a AI CPU needs AI thermal paste? Trust me, I give you a damn freaking guarantee there is a large amount of people who would think that, because not because they are dumb, just because these things are confusing and computer parts are expensive, so they don't want to make any mistakes. Now let's talk about some gaming stuff. A Ghost of Tsushima recently launched for PC and it came with a very nifty little feature. If you have an older RTX GPU, that means you are not running a 40 series GPU. If you have an older 30 series or 20 series GPU, then obviously you would be able to use DLSS, but you will not be able to use any kind of frame generation technology from Nvidia because it is only supported in RTX 40 series GPUs. On the other hand, if you want to use AMD's frame generation version or frame generation, then you need to use AMD's FSR. Because you cannot, because they are not decoupled as of now or as of before this game. In Ghost of Tsushima, you will be able to use DLSS and at the same time you will be able to use frame generation. You don't have to use FSR to use frame generation, and that's a really good feature. And to be honest, the game looks good, the story is good. I have played it when I have my PS4 and I can't wait to play it on my PC when I have free time, which I don't. And that's kind of sad. But you know what's not sad? Quick news. Fellow Brazilian YouTuber modded a RTX 4070 Ti and end up making it faster than 4080 Super. Elon Musk finally killed the Twitter brand by making Twitter's URL into x.com. New leaks are suggesting that Apple is making an ultra-thin iPhone for 2025. OpenAI recently made a deal to use a Reddit post for training their ChatGPT. Vivo, a Chinese company, reveals world first Intel Lunar Lake gaming handheld. And that was all for today, and all of the links are linked down in the description. So if you want to know more, don't forget to check them out in the description. And while you're down there, don't forget to like this video if you liked it, and if you disliked it, if you hate it for some reason, well, you can hit the dislike and let me know in the comment section why you disliked it. And if you want to watch more videos from us, check out this video right here. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, well, do it by here. And there's Akash. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.